Hey guys, Sage Valentine here, and this is my review of The Walking Dead Season 5, Episode 1. So for those of you who watched this episode for the first time and are still trying to, recuperate from it, I'm here with you. As I said previously, I attended New York Comic Con this year. I went to the panel for The Walking Dead, and they showed us the first few minutes right before the character had his throat slit, and it was a lot for me to get through. But in case everybody is wondering, who was that blonde boy with his throat cut and his head smashed in, being that he was the first? Who the heck was he? Well, let's just rewind back to Season 4. The gentleman whose head was bashed in and throat was cut, his character's name was Chris. He is played by actor Robin Lord Taylor, who many Gotham fans will know as Oswald Cobblepot, a.k.a. the Penguin. Chris was the kid who was with the girl stuck in the bathroom in Season 4 when Carol and Rick were going from house to house looking in that neighborhood, that quiet little neighborhood that I think it basically resembled Savannah from the comic books, from what I've been told. And I think we've seen the neighborhood more than once, but we've seen other angles of it. Yeah, I think it's also the neighborhood where Shane and Andrea basically were looking for Sophia in, and they started shooting. Unless I'm incorrect, then by all means. However, remember when Chris and the girl were supposed to, join the prison, and Carol sent them out to find supplies. And Carol and Rick found the girl dead, her leg missing, and the walkers feasting on her, and they couldn't find Chris. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we found Chris. Apparently, somehow, some way, either he was picked up by somebody, dropped off there, or he made his way to Terminus, and you see what they did to him. They killed him off, which made a lot of sense considering that he was doing Gotham, but then maybe his character was killed off long before he even started working or got the call for Gotham. It's just me speculating, but this particular season, from what I heard, is supposed to be rough. This episode was rough. Seeing that Tyrese had to, put his fear aside and kill that nasty dude who wanted to break little Judith's neck, to me, was a pretty powerful scene. More so that it was Carol that saved our heroes from Terminus. And the saddest part of the episode had to be when Daryl saw that Carol was alive and he hugged her and he laid his head on her. Oh, it was just heartbreaking. But it was even more heartbreaking being at the panel and watching as Melissa McBride, the actress that plays Carol, cried. So I'm so worried about Carol. Oh my gosh, if they kill off Carol this season, I'm going to be too upset. But her tears just brought everybody to tears. Hey, it brought my mother to tears, who was sitting next to me. And just seeing the reunion between Rick and Carl with Judith was so sad. So sad. And I don't know why the group of Terminus thought that they could be so lackadaisical as far as their security, and they just figured that this group of people would just pop up without any reinforcements or anything. And that Mary chick, she was nuts. But she did foreshadow, and I'm so glad Carol whooped her behind, because she did foreshadow what was coming towards the end. Now, a friend of mine on Facebook told me that that gentleman who opened up the car at the end of the episode, because they kind of reflected upon that in the beginning of the episode about, Gareth and the rest of the Terminites, as I'm going to call them, sitting in a train car saying that we never should let the people in, such and such. Well, the gentleman who opened up the train car, a lot of people were saying was the tattooed guy who Rick and company opened up the train car and let him out. No. I'm not going to tell you who that gentleman was, but if you read the comics, you know who that is. And that was definitely him. and they can say what they want on Talking Dead. I am still convinced it was this character, but I will not spoil it for any of you guys. Not at all. So thank you guys for tuning in to my little impromptu review, and they're going to be just as short as this because I find myself rambling from time to time. So I'm going to shorten these reviews for you all. So until next time, until episode 5.2, you all take care. Sage Valentine here. Check me out on Twitter and Google+, Sage Valentine. Don't forget to rate this video. Leave your comments. Tell me what you think of this season. And subscribe to my brand of crazy because I've got a lot of reviews coming soon. And I'm going to be picking my brain about these particular shows quite a few times. So until next time, take care, guys. Sage Valentine here. Bye, guys. Bye.